Okay.
Come on.
So there I think she's trying to say, speaking to Toshi, that Toshi is so good, I think like maybe as a lover or something, and so she's trying to use it in that sense. But can we use so good by itself? I found this really weird English lesson. I wanted to share it. I don't know what to make of it. It's extremely strange. It's called 1 Point English. Similar, along the lines of, I don't know if you remember I shared the creepiest English lesson of all time. I'm digging a hole. It's along those lines. 1 Point English lesson. And then there's, if you're just listening, a lady in a kimono.
日常生活に役立つ
Okay, this is 1 Point English, useful for everyday life. So it's a Japanese English lesson.
英会話ワンポイントレッスンです。メモのご用意は
Do you have you prepared a memo pad, notepad?
よろしいですか？今日はとてもシンプル
Today's sentence is very simple.
です。You're so good.
You're so good. You're so good.
意味はあなたすごすぎ
You are
るです。
fabulous.
こういう時に使いま
Let's
しょう。
use it in the following situation.
Oh, yes. You're so good. Come on. Come on, Toshi. Come on, Toshi.
Okay.
Come on.
So there I think she's trying to say, speaking to Toshi, that Toshi is so good, I think like maybe as a lover or something, and so she's trying to use it in that sense. But can we use so good by itself? In all kinds of situations. If you say, for example, we often though add at the end. You're so good at something. You're so good at basketball. You're so good at listening. You're so good at explaining things. You're so good at whatever. So if you want to be specific about it, use at. That's the most natural way to use it. In this case, I think it's a very weird usage, right? She's using it. It just seems like a weird context for using it, I think.
You're so good. so を伸ばして言うのがポイント
Extend the sound of so. This is the point.
です。短く言った場合、You're so good は意味が全く
If you use so in the short way, it will have the opposite meaning and will have a very rude impression. Okay, so she's also trying to make the point here of stress. So we stress specific words in the sentence when we want to emphasize the meaning of that word, right? If I say, I want to know, okay. I want to know. If we emphasize or stress I, then that means the person who wants to know is me, not other people. If we say I want to know, then I'm trying to tell you that I really care about that and I don't want you to think that I don't care, right? Okay, you don't seem interested. No, I want to know. Okay. If I say I want to know, probably won't emphasize to because it's just a preposition there, right? I want to know instead of something else besides knowing, right? I want to maybe understand or something like that. So we stress words when we want to emphasize the meaning of that word. She's saying if you emphasize so good, you're so good, then it makes it stronger. That isn't necessarily true. I actually don't quite agree with this point she's making. As I said, the idiom you're so good at something is totally valid. It's a totally natural way to express something. Just telling someone that they're so good in bed or something, I don't know, is I don't know, seems strange. Oh, and if we say, if you're so good, the opposite of that without emphasizing so, does it say the opposite? Again, I don't think so.
逆になり、相手に大変失礼な印象を与えます。
Oh yes, you're so good. You're so good. Come on. Come on, Toshi. Hey, Toshi, come on.
はい、これ。
This is no good, she says.
ではいけませんね。今日のワンポイン
Today's
トレッ
one
スン
point
は
English was,
You're so
You're
good.
so good.
あなた、すごすぎ
You
る
are fabulous.
でした。上手に使いましょう
Let's
ね。
use it constructively. Okay. Again, I think the point of this very strange lesson that I saw on my feed is not quite accurate. Yes, it's true that we do stress words that are more important. And sometimes saying, that is so fun, does emphasize it. You're so good, can emphasize it, right? But it's not necessarily true that saying, you're so good, that's so fun, is the opposite. If I say, that was so fun, that was so fun. If I stress the so or not, it doesn't make it the opposite and it doesn't make it rude. So I don't think that the overall meaning of this is correct, although it does bring up a couple of important things, such as the importance of stress and stressing specific words when we want to emphasize the meaning of things. And I think the real point, which is the most common usage of so good, would be to add at and then say the thing we're good at. You're so good at. And then an ing word. Reading, explaining, telling, whatever it is. Any kind of thing that you're good at. Okay? So that's just an interesting English lesson I found. If you have any others like this, I like to see kind of weird, creepy, strange English lessons. This one's a little creepy. It's kind of bizarre. I don't understand kind of what the main point of this one or why they did it this way. But yeah, feel free to send those to me. Also, if you haven't done so already, I would really appreciate if you could hit the like button or the thumbs up and subscribe, and also check out my free English course, Natural English Conversations, in the links in the description.